Now, I've had a few rants on Luis Diaz, but the story keeps shifting and changing. First, I was totally on his side. 55k a week? No, he should be paid so much more. Then it came out from sources at Liverpool that actually he's on 140,000 a week. Has it gone now too far and Liverpool should sell Diaz because it's becoming a disruption? There's clearly some hurt egos involved, and put that money into Rodrigo or another left-sided attacker. We'll go into another option in that soon. So we'll talk about all of this in this video. Watch to the end. Let's get into it. Luis Diaz asked Liverpool to accept Bayern's new offer ahead of a 65 million bid. We rejected 58 point something million from Bayern out of hand immediately. Luis Diaz is like, please don't hold me captive. I want to leave Liverpool. Let him go. Let him go. But is 65 enough for Liverpool? Do they feel if they hold on they can get 70 million? Luis Diaz is looking to leave Liverpool this summer, and with Bayern Munich expected to table a new offer, he is claimed to have asked the club to accept. Barcelona are out of the picture, aren't they? They're just gone. They can't afford him. They can't guarantee him the guarantees he wants. Still wants to leave. And he's like, Musiala has broken his leg. There's a hole at Bayern Munich. I want to fill that hole. I'd much rather be there than be at Liverpool. Is it really about wages at this point? Or is now ego got into the mix and it's actually, a big F you to Liverpool? I want out. Or is it Liverpool just said, look, we're never going to pay the wages you want. And in his talks with Bayern Munich have said, we will pay you the wages that you want. In that situation, if you are just a mercenary, if you are just there for your pay packet, then it makes sense. And a lot of football fans are actually very pragmatic and they're like, look, it's a business. A player just wants to look after their career. It's still on 140,000 a week. Do you know how much money that is? Let's just check this out. Hold on. Give me a second. 52 weeks in a year. 140,000 times 52. Dude's making over 7 million a year. Just remember this about football. I know it's very abstract because most of us never will touch that kind of money. And then we look at players and we make comparisons and we say, well, it's not on Salah money. He's slumming it compared to Salah. Gotta remember, they're making the kind of money that when they retire, they never have to work a day in their life. It's done. As long as you're not an absolute greedy so-and-so where you want to have 10 Ferraris, 5 houses. As long as you're like, just give me my one big beautiful house, my one lovely car, you put all your kids through the best colleges, you're set for life. All right, so let's get back into this. I went on another bit of a rant there. Let's get into this. 20-year-old making it clear he wants to leave for financial opportunities has seen a shift in the stance at Liverpool. Liverpool are now willing to negotiate as Bayern prepare a new offer. So he turned down 58, it was 58 point something million. Are they going to accept 65 million, or do they say, let's now negotiate? Let's stop playing. Let's get to the table, let's actually negotiate. We're looking more at 70, 75 million. If you can meet that, we'll do a deal quickly with you because we want to free that money up and that spot up for Rodrigo to come from Real Madrid. Liverpool have opened talks with Rodrigo's agent, remember. Colombian journalist Pipe Sierra, who is considered a reliable source when it comes to Diaz, said the forward has requested that Liverpool, if they're not going to renew his contract as promised in May, accept the offer. Have Liverpool promised Diaz that they would give him a certain type of new contract, and have they reneged on that promise? If they have, that's not good. If they have gone back on a promise to give him a certain amount on a new contract and they're no longer doing that, I fully understand then why Diaz might be upset and he may be wanting to put up the middle finger and say, I want to leave you, please let me go, because no one wants to stay in a situation Whether it's employment, business, or a relationship where the opposite party doesn't keep their promise, because then you can never trust them again. And that's where ego comes into it. That's where feelings come into it. But we're human, and that's fair enough. Is that true? Has Pipe been served that from Luis Diaz's agent? To what extent is it true? Did Liverpool say, yeah, I promise we'll sit and talk about a new contract, without actually saying we will give you a bump in new pay? Maybe that was never in the promise. And maybe that was an assumption that the agent and Diaz made, or thought they could force the hand after having his best season yet and helping us win the Premier League, which he did. He was integral to helping us win the Premier League, and we thank him for that. Or did Liverpool actually say, yes, we will give you a certain amount of salary as your weekly pay, and then change their mind? That is not good if that happened. While Bayern's proposed offer is just shy of the 80 million euros, which is a 70-ish million pound, that we paid 50 million to Porto to get Luis Diaz, this would mean making a profit on Luis Diaz. Good business from Liverpool again. However, Liverpool would clearly need to weigh that against the prospect of losing a crucial part of Arne Slot's attack. And if we don't bring in a Rodrigo and we let Chiesa go, that leaves just Cody Gakpo and Rio Ngamo, who I'm very excited about, but you can't put that pressure on such a young kid. So you do need to bring in another left-sided attacker. Florian Wirtz can play left side, but I think he's clearly been earmarked for a number 10 role. Clearly, if Diaz leaves, Liverpool would need a replacement, and both Real Madrid's Rodrigo and Lyon's Malik Fofana has been touted as options. I don't know much about Malik Fofana. Should I do a video where we look through all the stats and data of Malik Fofana and compare it against Rodrigo, compare it against Gakpo, compare it against Diaz? I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I might do that tomorrow. All right, this transfer window just keeps going. I mean, I appreciate you watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and liking. It means the world to me. It's really important to help me grow, and you're essential to that. So thank you. Enter the competition. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.